Hi YouTube. Okay, so I was just laying in bed. I just got off work, and I was like, what should I do? And I just realized that I haven't made a video in about a week, and yeah. So I am going to give you guys a quick little update, and I'm also going to be talking about how to know when it's time to cut your hair. So I don't know if you can tell, but I cut my hair, and I cut it about maybe like 2 weeks ago. I cut it, and I already feel like it's grown since it was really short. Well, it still is short, but a lot of people can't tell. I've noticed, like, since I've come back to school, people aren't able to notice that my hair is cut and it's shorter. But my sister cut my hair, and she cut off about 3.5 to 4 inches, which doesn't seem like a lot when you say it, but if you actually look at a ruler, um, I can show you how many inches that actually is. Okay, so this is 4 inches. From here up is 4 inches, and this is 3.5. So this is how much of my hair that she cut off, which is a lot because my hair would go down a lot further. So yeah, she cut that off, and the reason is because like, you could tell that my hair needs to be cut. And I had mentioned before in a past video that I wanted to cut my hair, but I got a few responses saying that you guys would rather me finish the hair growth pills before I cut my hair. Well, side note, I never started the hair growth pills for a few reasons. One, because I was going back and forth about if I wanted to cut my hair, and two, because I just wanted to start it on like a good date. So I started on January 1st, and I cut my hair on I want to say I cut my hair on like the 27th of December. So I started the hair growth pills on January 1st, and I will let you guys know when I finish those pills. Um, but yeah, so I'm sorry if any of you guys didn't want me to cut my hair, but honestly, like, it was a very extreme case that I needed to cut my hair. Otherwise, my hair would just keep growing and be damaged, and I'd have to cut it all off once it grew. So I'm now going to segue into how to know when to cut your hair. So there were a few signs that I had that, kind of told me it is time to cut your hair, Andrea. So the first sign is single strand knots. So if you ever comb out your hair and you're detangling and you see like the little very fine single strand piece of hair, I'm not talking about the knots where all your hair like knots together, but I'm talking about a single strand and you see like little black dots on it, that is called a single strand knot. Um, I had a ton of them, a ton. Like, when I would comb out my hair, it would just be all over the hair that came out and still on my ends. And so I was like, oh, this is not good. Single strand knots help create, or they enhance split ends. So it gives you a greater chance of getting split ends, is what I'm trying to say. Um, so that was sign number one. Sign two of if you need your haircut is the texture of your hair. So when I would like go through my hair when it was wet, like comb through it with my fingers, I noticed that once I got to my ends, the texture of my hair was like very rough and like knotted. It was just like a totally different texture. Um, so I was like, this is just really bad. Like, it was extreme. And I hadn't cut my hair since like March or April, I think. So this is how long I've gone without a haircut. Sign number three. When you're detangling your hair and you like pull the brush and there's lots of like long strands being pulled, and the hair that you're pulling out are these long pieces, that's another sign. And I had that case a lot. Like, every piece I was pulling out, it just seemed like I was literally pulling a full strand of hair out of my head, and it would just be like long. And so that was the third sign. The fourth sign was that my ends, they weren't like curling. So now if you like look at my hair, this is second day hair, my ends are all curled. But my ends before, if you look at maybe like a video from like a month ago, some of my ends were like straighter, um and now all my ends curl. So that was another thing. My ends were like so damaged that they wouldn't curl, and it just wasn't attractive. And I felt like since I make videos, it would be really dumb of me to, you know, have this gross hair, and I'm making videos trying to tell you guys how I do my hair. So I just went ahead and cut it, and I hope that you guys don't mind. Like I said, a lot of people can barely tell that I cut my hair, but I can tell a lot. It just feels a lot shorter, and to me it looks shorter, but that's just me. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, um, you know, about my haircut. So this is it, and this is second day hair. Like I said, I just did my hair last night, well, last afternoon. And yeah, also, I want to thank everyone who did my curly tag. I was so excited to see that so many people got involved with it. So I did watch every version that had curly tag as the title. So if you had another title, please feel free to send that to me, and I would love to look at it. But I did watch all the other versions. So I want to say thank you to everyone who did that and who kept the tag going by tagging other people. Also, I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I did a tutorial for you. I did a Bantu knot out, and I really think it's an interesting tutorial to watch because some of you may really like it and some of you may not. My sister, it looks great on her, but it didn't necessarily look the same on me. So if you have like maybe 3C, 4A hair, then you should definitely check out that tutorial. I'll link it in the down bar, or you can just go to my channel and look at it. And also, I think that's pretty much all. I also want to welcome all my new subscribers. I recently got a good amount of new subscribers, so I want to welcome you guys all. If you have any requests or any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Don't be shy. Question I get a lot, I just want to say this before I end the video, is people ask how often to cut your hair. And a lot of my subscribers that send me messages are looking to make their hair grow. So I just want to say that I was looking on a blog. It was actually a fashion blog, and I cannot remember the name. If I do, I will post it right here. But she had extremely long curly hair. It was like almost down to her waist, and her curls were beautiful. And she said that one of her frequently asked questions was how she grows her hair so long. And the way that she grew it was to cut it every 2 weeks. Now, I don't cut my hair every 2 weeks, but like I told you guys in my previous video, when I transitioned, I did cut my hair every time that it got past my shoulders. So it was about every month to 2 months probably. And I would just keep cutting it and keep cutting it so that my natural hair would just begin to be all that was left. And I just noticed that my hair grows a lot more when I do cut my hair than when I don't. So for some of you that are looking to grow your hair out, maybe if you cut your hair a little bit more, not necessarily cutting inches, because this lady on the blog said that she only dusted her ends every 2 weeks. So because she's cutting it so frequently, she's eliminating any major split ends that have to happen and any knotting, so that she doesn't have to do what I just did and cut off 4 inches. So that is just food for thought. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.